I still remember the exact second my little boy learned that love can be stolen in front of everyone and the room will just laugh. 7 candles flickering. Blue frosting on his lip. And then a bigger hand rips the gift out of his lap, holds it up like a trophy, and screams, "Mine now." And every adult at that table laughed like it was the cutest thing they'd ever seen. I died right there. But I smiled. Because that's what I do. My name is Caleb. And this is the story of the day I finally stopped smiling. I've always been the reliable one. 36. 2-bedroom apartment that smells faintly of dryer sheets and leftover pizza. I drive a dented silver 2017 Accord I bought used because it was sensible. I'm the guy who shows up with the folding chairs before anyone else, who Venmos the extra 20 when the dinner check is short, who adds the just-in-case line to my cell plan when my sister Mia swears it's only temporary. Mia. 33 going on queen. Long fake lashes, longer excuses. Golden child syndrome with a side of victimhood. When she totaled mom's mailbox at 17, she's just stressed. When I scratched dad's truck at 19, keys gone for 2 months. When her electric got shut off last winter, dad wired $400 before I even heard about it. When I asked for help after my kid's ER visit, maybe stop eating out so much, Caleb. I swallowed it. Every time. Because that's who I am. The quiet fix. The human ATM with a hug attached. The party was for Noah. 7 years old. Obsessed with rockets and anything that glows in the dark. I'd been saving for 4 months for that stupid phone. Not because 7-year-olds need iPhones. Because he walks 3 blocks to the bus stop alone on my weeks and there was that dog. That loose German Shepherd last fall that still shows up in his nightmares. I picked out a midnight green case with tiny glowing planets. Wrapped it myself at 1 a.m. so the tape would be perfect. I actually felt proud pulling into the trampoline park parking lot. Then Mia walked in 45 minutes late holding 1 silver balloon and her ring light. Content, she sang, spinning for her stories. My stomach knew before my brain did. Presents. Noah tearing paper like it's Christmas morning. Legos from his mom Sarah. Socks from Aunt Linda. Then the white apple bag. His eyes went saucer wide. I slid it closer. This one's from Daddy. That's when Mia's kid, Riley, 10 going on entitled, dove across the foam mats, snatched the box, flipped it open, and screamed, "Mine now." The room exploded in laughter. Phones up. Recording. I felt the heat crawl up my neck. Riley, buddy, that's for Noah. Mia didn't even look up from her screen. His phone broke. He's older. He needs it more. Dad waved a plastic fork. Caleb, don't make a scene. It's just a phone. Just a phone. Noah's lip trembled. 1 tear clinging to his lashes like it was scared to fall in front of everyone. I pulled him into my side. It's okay, bud. But it wasn't. And that wasn't even the worst part. The bill came to me. Of course it did. My card on file. Extra pizzas Mia ordered, for the kids who were still hungry. $45 each. 3 of them. Extra drinks. Extra grip socks. A mystery headcount adjustment fee. $1,098.62. I signed the screen like a robot. Then 8:47 p.m. my phone buzzed. New device activated on your plan. Nickname, Riley Redheart. I stared until the letters blurred. Screenshot. Screenshot again because the first one cut off the serial number. Saved to a folder I titled Evidence. 9:03 p.m. Mia posted the unboxing. Caption, Uncle of the Year. I typed, "We need to talk." Deleted it. Walked to the kitchen. Opened my Carrier app. Spare line. The one I added temporarily 2 years ago when her ex left and she had no one. Suspended. 9 minutes later my phone rang. What the hell, Caleb? Put him on your own plan. You're being dramatic. Click. 2 minutes later the line reactivated. Dad had called corporate. He's still the recovery contact. I laughed so hard I scared myself. Then I removed him. Changed every password. Wrote the new one on the inside of my wrist like a convict. I didn't sleep. I printed everything. Apple receipt. Party invoice. Bank transfers totaling $8,400 since New Year's. Photos of Noah's paper crown crumpled on my passenger seat, blue icing smudged like dried blood. At 9:30 Sunday morning they walked into my apartment like they owned it. Dad in his old college hoodie. Mom clutching a bag of grapes nobody asked for. Mia in oversized sunglasses indoors. I didn't offer coffee. I slid the stack across the table. Page 1, new iPhone activated on my plan at 4:51 p.m. yesterday. During Noah's party. Page 2, party bill. $1,098.62. Page 3, $8,000 in loans that were never loans. Dad went very still. Mia rolled her eyes so hard I waited for them to stick. Caleb, we love you, but... No, I said. My voice didn't shake. That surprised me. You love what I give you. I saved the last page for the end. Proof of insurance. 2019 Hyundai Tucson. Title in my name. Bought it when her credit was trash so she could get to work. She's made exactly one payment in 26 months. I placed the keys on the table. The spare fob glinted under the cheap IKEA light like it knew what was coming. This car comes back to my spot tonight. Or you pay insurance, $142.68, by Friday and sign this. I slid the repayment agreement across. Simple. 3 lines. Dates. Signatures. Mia laughed. Actually laughed. You're holding my car hostage over a phone. No, I said. I'm done letting you hold my son's heart hostage and calling it family. Silence so thick the fridge hummed like a jet engine. Dad looked at the keys. Then at me. And for the first time in 36 years he didn't defend her. Sign it, Mia, he said, voice flat. Or figure out the bus. Her pen scratched the paper like it was skin. They left without the grapes. I locked the door, leaned my forehead against it, and cried for the first time in years. Not because I won. Because Noah will never have to watch someone steal from him again and hear the room laugh. I still don't know if boundaries make you the villain or the adult. Maybe both. So tell me. If it was your kid standing there with frosting on his face and tears he was too scared to let fall, would you have kept smiling? Or would you have burned the whole table down too? Let me know in the comments. I'm Caleb. And I'm finally done being the quiet one.